All right, we're back and we're going to talk a little bit more about how to win with video. And this time we're going to take the idea of when we're submitting offers for our buyers, using video to enhance that offer. And I know, Chris, you've done this before. And so what does that look like just from like a 30,000 foot view? Like, what does it mean to create a video to enhance your offer?
Awesome question. And I love this technique, and I think everyone should be using it. The typical format right now is we email an offer to a listing agent. We hope they got it. We ask for receipt so we can then ensure to our buyer client that they've received the offer, right?
Yeah.
Let's take that another step. I like to record a video talking about the highlights of the offer, introducing myself, and keeping it 60 seconds or less so I'm not taking up too much time.
That's awesome. So when you're putting that together, like, are you just like sitting like this? Like you're in an office, I'm in a space, like just throw on my camera and like, hey, Chris, like I'm Josh with Real Broker. And we just showed 123 Main Street and we loved the property, and attached in this email is my offer. Like, how does that look? Or what does that kind of look like?
So in my offer email, I like to put at the bottom, I will also be sending along a video via text for my offer presentation. So I'll email the listing, or sorry, email the offer. And then I will just grab my phone and I will just go like this, and I will record a 60-second video. And then right now I am just texting it to the listing agent, and I'm saying, here's my offer presentation. If you could please share this with your sellers. Ideally, I'm getting some type of, this is awesome, sure thing, or, you know, great. If I get crickets, I'm always like, did you send it? But
well, that was going to be my question, is what is their response to that? Because I'm assuming, I know if I've listed a number of properties this year, I've received 0 videos for them. I've received the normal, you know, single document with 50 pages signed in it. I've received the nice broken down. I've received the nice little email that says, here's my kit, my offer, the highlights, but I've received no videos. I don't know how I'd react if I got one.
Yeah. That's a great point. Like, what's the reaction I'm going for? What I'm going for is to establish trust with the agent and with the seller. I'm going for like a good feeling.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't shoot this video when I'm stressed. I don't shoot this video with my kids running in the background. I often shoot it in my car. I shoot it in like the back of my bedroom away from all the noise. But, you know, I'm full frame, and it's me in my eyes trying to be like, hey, Chris Davis, we just submitted an offer on behalf of our clients X, Y, and Z. They just really loved the house. And I just wanted to go over a few things, let you know I would love to work with you. And I want to, you know, I always try to end it congratulating them. Right now, it's usually on multiple offers or a crazy amount of showings. Right. Or it could just be like a great staging presentation or how well they've taken care of the home. Because if I'm the only one doing that and there are 25 offers, maybe if we're not totally up there, maybe they'll be like, he seems like a good guy to work with. You know, there's nothing about fair housing that says like the agent who you're working with can't do this or be like that. Right. So if I just do the offer details and I put my personality into it, and not everyone has to have I'm not asking you to have my personality. No. People are going to be attracted to whatever that personality is. Everyone has wonderful parts of their being that someone can connect with.
And we know as agents that one of the most important pieces of the whole transaction is the co-broke. Like who you're working with matters 100%. So much. 100%. I mean, there's agents that you're just like, you see their offer come in and you don't say, no, I'm not going to work with them because we don't do that. But you're like, oh man, like I just know that this is going to be a challenge. And there's other ones that, you know, I just closed on a property the other day. Second time I worked with this agent, and I knew when we got the offer, I'm like, this, you know, it was the only offer on the property. So I knew we were going to go into contract on it. I was like, I'm excited. I'm working with this agent again because they're committed to the process. They communicate well. And I know them. I have a rapport with them and love working with them. And so I just love that idea. So what would be like, as we kind of wrap this up, what would be like, you would say to someone who watches an agent and they're getting ready to write their offer, like what would your challenge or your like, do this, make that offer stand out? Like, what would that look like? Or what would you mentor, encourage them? Me, I've never done one. So what would you say to me to do?
I would start with a nice, easy breath. They want to see you. I never script these. The only thing I focus on is the timer on my phone to make sure I'm not going over 60 seconds. I even say sometimes, this is Chris Davis. Please take these next 60 seconds to hear my offer presentation, right? Establish that trust right from that first sentence. Introduce yourself, your agency, and your clients, because that's what they're going to connect on the first page of that 5-page offer. Talk about the highlights. Pick 1 or 2 things about the home that connected with you, the agent, or with your clients. And then finish with a compliment to the sellers and the agent, and just say, I look forward to hearing back from you.
I love it.
Simple, easy script. If you've already written the email, you've already got the highlights memorized, right?
Yeah.
And then you had the experience in the house, share something about it, thank them for their time. Don't even watch it, just send it.
How are you? I know I said that was our last question, but one more thought. When you said just send it, how are you sending it? Like, are you, I mean, I know you're just sending it iMessenger. Like, I'm on an Android, so it's, you just, I know. Don't hate me. Everyone unsubscribed from my videos because of that. But that's all right. Well, we can coexist together and we can love one another.
You'll change soon. You'll change soon.
I don't know. Well, that's another video, another time. But what's the best way to send it? You're finding just send in the video. Do you upload to YouTube? I know people use BombBomb and other resources. What do you find?
So right now I'm just using text. I have used private links in YouTube because then you can see when it's been watched. I have a great friend, Eric, who does only BombBomb because remember, like, why are we doing this? If we ever need to show our client what happened or that they actually received it, ideally we have some type of tracking. Now with a text, I can only track it if they respond back to me. 99% of the time, the agent says, this is so great, thank you. I'll share it with them. 50% of the time, I get feedback that they loved your video. And that's often got the deal for me. So
that's awesome.
Figure out what works for you, how you can get it off quickly without obstacle. That's the most important, because as soon as it becomes a task, then it's getting in the way of your workflow.
Yeah. And that's super helpful. Thanks for jumping in on that. We're going to record a few more of these on how to win with video and some different ideas. And if you have any thoughts or questions, definitely put them in the comments on the YouTube video. And we'd love to be able to address those issues. Or if you have a great idea for a video or whatever it is, we'd love to hear from you. So thanks a lot, Chris, for sharing that. And my next offer is definitely going to have a video with it.
I hope you get it. Thank you so much, Josh. Thanks, everyone.